Where did the game go? Where did the games go? Where did this come from? What?
Oh my gosh. It's Kingdom Hearts 3. Finally, a third game.
I've been waiting for this for so long. I gotta go play this.
Must play Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh no! Forget that.
Whoa, what's that? What could possibly go wrong? Alright everyone, I guess we're gonna be playing the new Bubsy, which will be a wait. What if the first game I ever played, my favorite game of all time, was getting a reboot? First I saw Kingdom Hearts, then Kingdom Hearts 3, then I saw Bubsy, which no one likes Bubsy, let's be honest. But then I saw a new Bubsy. Now I see Toejam and Earl 1, 2, and 3. So does that mean oh my gosh! Alright everyone, I would like to begin this review by thanking Human Nature Studios for the review copy of this game, as well as all of my followers on both YouTube and Instagram for their continuous support. Just to be clear, this video is not only going to be a review, but is also going to discuss the story behind the game and how it relates to previous games in the series. So, it might contain spoilers, but nothing too major, since Toejam and Earl isn't a heavily story-based game. Toejam and Earl Back in the Groove is the fourth game in the Toejam and Earl series, with some people referring to it as a reboot. This game has been longly awaited by many fans, including myself, with the Kickstarter successfully being funded back in 2015. The story of this game is that Toejam and Earl are going on yet another joyride because Toejam wants to impress his girl, Lawanda, but Big Earl happens to press a button, opening a black hole, leading them all to be stuck on Earth once again. And of course they have to find all the ship pieces to their Rapmaster rocket ship. To start off, this game has 9 playable characters, 3 of which need to be unlocked by completing the game numerous times. These characters include Toejam, Earl, Old School Toejam, Old School Earl, Letitia, Lawanda, Earl's mom, Geek Jam, and Peebo. This is also the first Toejam and Earl to have different difficulties. I like that each player can choose a different difficulty, so my gameplay can be more challenging than my noob friend who is just starting to get into the game. The game is heavily based off of Toejam and Earl 1, but contains elements from all 3 games. For example, all of you hardcore Toejam and Earl fans probably know about World Zero from the original game. Well, that's in this game. And the art style also most closely relates to the original game, but has an updated look with 2D sprites on a 3D playing field, a 3D environment. I like the look of the new game. I view it as like a comic book style game. Many others I've talked to and heard from, they say it looks like a educational game or like something you'd see on Facebook as like a flash game. From the second game, they kept things like shaking bushes, the hyperfrink zone, and the little rhythm matching minigames. Then of course, they kept some things from the third game, like the Medusa babies that randomize your presents, and how the third game had risky presents. This game has broken presents, which you can get these fixed. And then the game also has amped presents, which are just a present, but they have like a special ability to them. So let's say I get amped Icarus wings, they might last longer than normal Icarus wings. Of course, this game has many different presents and earthlings, some new to this game and some from previous games. A few completely original ideas in this game include evil elevators, which actually take you to the previous floor, and power hats, which give you a helpful advantage for the level you're on. This game contains 25 fixed levels, just like the original game, but you can also play with random levels, making the game different every time and nearly endlessly replayable. Where this game really shines, though, is the co-op, or so they call it. As kids, me and my friends would purposely look for presents like Total Bummer, Rain Clouds, and attempt to kill the other player. But since Toejam and Earl are homies, it's intended that you work together. This game, like others in the series, has local co-op, but also introduces online. And remember, Toejam and Earl, they're homies. You gotta help a brother out. Some of the things in the game are really cool, like by high-fiving another character with less life than you, it will take some of your life and make it so you both have an even amount of life. As well, if your homie manages to die, lose all their lives, their ghost can come back and they can say, hey, my homeboy, do you have a life you can spare? And if you have more than one life, you can give them one of your lives, and they can then come back. So in the game, it has like a comic book style. You can actually type whatever you want, and it shows up in their little chat bubble. And I just think that's really cool. So when playing online, instead of them just using default chats like hey or hey big Earl, you can actually say, hey, what's up? My name's Jacob and I run the Toejam and Earl fan page, which is really cool. The statistic overlay is also different in this game. If there's a ship piece on the level, instead of it like giving you a hint in the middle of the screen at the beginning of the level, it will show up beside the level number. And in this game, Toejam even has an XP bar, which will show you how close you are to your promotion. And when it's full, it shows the Carrot Man's face, indicating you need a promotion, because you go to the Carrot Man when you need a promotion. The split screen in this game series is nothing like I've ever seen before. The screen cuts apart and merges together, depending on how close or far apart you are from other players. Lastly, this game is more rewarding than the original, and it keeps me interested and motivated. You can now level up by doing the rhythm matching dances, plus after leveling up or collecting a ship piece, you get stats time or prize time, either improving your statistics or giving you a gift, like an actual gift, an extra life, money, or more XP. But the most important thing is...
Oh my gosh, sign my game!
Greg Johnson is still voicing some Earthlings. I actually had this game a few months ago, and with the closed beta, it was quite buggy. I'm happy to say, while recording myself playing entirely through the game, about 6 times for this video, and playing it on stream, I saw no major bugs. Overall, I don't think this is the best Toejam and Earl game. The original will always be my favorite, but I think it's a good effort to bring Toejam and Earl back within 2019. I believe if you were a fan of the original Toejam and Earl games, you will highly enjoy this game, but I'm not sure how many more new fans we are going to see. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I look forward to hearing all of your thoughts on the game and seeing the future of Toejam and Earl. I would also like to remind you that 100 subscribers, I will be giving away a cassette of the Toejam and Earl rap to someone who's subscribed to this page and following the Toejam and Earl fan page on Instagram. I'll see you funky Earthlings in the next one, and hopefully see many more of my favorite childhood games resurrected soon. Stay funky.
Oh, boy, what a review. Well, Gex 1, Gex 2, Gex 3? What? Gex 2. Get 3. Could this be?